Hello, this is Audrey from Heavenly Scent Cut Flowers. How are you today? Well, today I thought that I would do a fall arrangement, and I'm going to use this little guy right here. Now, this was a wooden board that I got off Amazon, and I put styrofoam on the bottom, taped it with clear tape, as you can see, the clear tape. Then I put another piece of foam on the top, and I covered it with, it's called, let me get the name of it out so you know exactly what I'm using if you wanted to purchase it. I think I got it from Hobby Lobby, I think. It's called All Purpose Moss, and it's a flat sheet, but it has glue on the back. So I cut it up and glued it on to make it look like grass. And I also put some pins in it because I don't know how great the glue's going to hold to the foam. Then I took this little dog and I put a bow on it. And I glued him to the foam as well. Isn't he cute? Look at him. So cute. So I thought that I would do a fall arrangement with him today. He's so cute. Okay, so I have no idea. I haven't really figured out what I'm going to do as far as the flowers, but I have these little hydrangeas, and I can take a little piece off and make them really tiny if I want to. So I have these fall. They're burgundy and green. And I have this bunch of flowers, and I had a couple extra from something else that I used that goes in this. So I have this bunch of flowers. I have these little wildflowers, and they're all, the green. They're like an orangish yellow, and this is more like a deep purple. So I got those, and I got these. This is something that I cut up and didn't use, so it's like a filler. It's red to go in it, or burgundy. And then I've got some of these. Now these are really flimsy. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them, but I figured the color, if I needed the color, would be good. And I have 3 roses, which I think, now that I'm looking at, I'm thinking that these are going to be too big, but we shall see. I have these dark burgundy calla lilies that might fit better. So I bought these out. And I have this orange and green eucalyptus. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it or not, but I have it. It's little bits and pieces that I had left over. And I also got this yellowish hydrangea, in case I wanted to brighten it up a little bit. I have these leaves. Now, I think these are oak leaves. At least that's what they look like, oak leaves. So I have those. I have this brown fern. Now this is another bit and piece left over, so I'm not sure. I might be able to fit it in there somewhere. And I have this deep burgundy leaf. And I have these red grass. I don't know, it's some type of grass with red flower on it. And I got this. This is also leftover bits and pieces that I had. So I thought maybe I could fit those in somewhere. And this here's another bit and piece that I had left over. And this here is a filler, which is really pretty. I love the brown in it. And I have some other leaves. I have some other leaves that have kind of a red, where it's starting to turn for the summer. See, it's got some red in it. I'm not sure with all these leaves what I'm going to use, what I'm not going to use. But now we'll get to this. Don't ever throw your bits and pieces out of your stems, because I made this into a tree. I took these little things that I had on a bush, something like this. I took them off and I put them on the stem. And then I took these leaves that I had and attached them to the stem so it looks like a tree. I don't know if you can see that. If you see the stem, it looks like a tree branch. So I am going to put that in with the dog. I thought that would be cute. And what I did was the green stems were separate. These leaves were separate stems. So I attached them here with a bind wire. When you can't see it, attached them in a few spaces to kind of make it look like a tree, turning color for the fall. I thought that was really cute. So that's what I did. And you can also make your own picks that way as well. So I thought that I would start with this. Put this in first. Let me set these all aside. And I like this moss that's glued on the back, because it looks like grass. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in here for like a tree. It's going to look like a tree. I'm going to put it towards the back. So I'm going to have to stick a hole in here because it's not going to go through this too well. And I'm going to put some glue on it. And I'm going to stick it in here. If I can get it in there. Having a little bit of a problem with the glue there. Stem. So I'm going to put it in there. Let me get my pliers and just... there we go. Push it down in there. Like so. Now we have our tree. Let's just make sure I got it right here. And I can bend the branches any way you want. So I thought that would make a cute little tree. So this is why you don't throw your leftover branches away. So there we go. There's our tree. Isn't that cute? I thought that was a clever idea. So here we have our tree. And you want to just bend things around because, trees are not straight. So that's what we got so far. Like I said, I really don't know what I'm going to do or how I'm going to do it. But I thought it would be kind of clever. Trying to think, I might want to do some. I usually do the leaves first, but for some reason I'm thinking I need to do the flowers first because I'm not sure what flowers I'm going to put in there or how big they really are. Now I can probably do 3 calla lilies. If I do one towards the front and then the other one towards the back. Because we want to do the back as well. We don't want just the back to be green in case somebody wants to put it in a window or something. So, trying to think which flowers. Oh yeah, I think these will go on the bottom. So, let's start with these little ones. I'm thinking I can put them on the bottom like a little, just like a little garden here. I'm thinking. I'll turn them. I think that will be cute. I'll start with 3 in case I need more, but we'll start with 3. Be like a little garden here. So that's where I got them so far. Now we'll do the orange ones. The orange colored ones. And then we'll do the red ones. Or the purple. Just to make it look like a little garden. Like out in your lawn or in your garden space. I've had these little flowers for quite a while, not knowing what I wanted to do with them. So, I think that's what I'm going to do with them. Like so. Now we'll do the burgundy ones. And we'll set them aside for now. I figure if I do 3 each, should be good. For now, anyway. I might want more. It's kind of cool out today. It was raining a little bit earlier. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. And still be kind of cool. I know Iris at the flower patch over there, she's roasting. they got such hot weather. Usually we're pretty warm by now, but I don't know. It's been pretty cool here. So, if you ever watch her, she's on YouTube. She's called The Flower Path. She's over there in Europe. England. She's over there in England, in the UK. So, that's what I got so far. Doesn't that look like a little garden? Maybe I'll cut these in half and put these above. Let's see, this one's kind of long, so we'll cut that one off. And then I'll cut this one off. Let's see. Like I said, it's kind of hard to go through the foam. Now, let me just see. I did take and put some pins in there, some moss pins. In there. Looks like little posies. I think that's so cute. Maybe I'll put a couple over here. So I thought my tree come out really nice. Something different. Maybe I'll put this one in the back so it looks like it's growing out the back. Like so. That's cute. Okay, now I think I'm going to put some of these little flowers in the back as well. Use these up that I have. Keep those stems, boy. Can always use stems. I'm going to put these in the back. I see a glue stem. So that's what we got in the back. Excuse me. I do have water. Okay, now I think I need just a couple more of these around the front. Put a couple more here. Let's see. Just like that. And I'll put some in the back. And I got one more stem. I'm going to use them all because they've been hanging around a while. And I just want to use them up. So we'll use them up. I think I'm going to put these on the side. Like I said, it's a little hard to go through because it is glued on the back, which is nice, so it helps stay in place. But I didn't trust it, so I put the thing in. I put the little pins in there. So that's the rest of those. Now, do I want... Oh, I glue. I don't want a full one, so let me take a few of these off. At least one or two. Put it on a stem and see if that's what I want to do. Okay, let's see. Actually, I'm not sure. Let's try this. Do I want that one? Let's try this. Now this has rubber around it, which will melt when I put it in the glue. So I'm going to use my wire stripper here. And take that off. So there is one. Anybody do anything fun today? Or did you have to work? I think school is out now here for the kids. So I'm sure they're excited. Let's see, do I want this here? Just look. Yeah, we're gonna put that there. And I got one more, which I'm gonna put over here on this side. Maybe I'll put it over here. Let me see. Let me take this out because that's not in there yet. I can't work from the back to the front because I can't see what I'm doing. So I'm sorry, I have to keep turning it around. So that's what we got so far. Isn't that cute? Now, I got this piece. I don't know. Do I put that in there somewhere? Let's wait. Okay, let's try the greenery. Let's see. Do I want this in there? Maybe. Maybe I'm going to cut it in half. And let's see. Yeah, I think so. So I'm just putting some orange in there. Get the glue off there. And I'll put a couple more in. Get things out of the way because they're in my way. In my way. I'm still debating on that. I think I do, but I want to get some of this green and orange in there first. Let's see. Put a couple more pieces in here somewhere. Maybe I'll put a little piece over there in between. Kind of fill in a little bit there. Do I want this here? think so. Cut this down. Yeah, that's what we got so far. Isn't that looking cute? Now I do have just 2 more pieces of this. I'll hang on to it, I guess. Now, I do have red, and I do have this burgundy leaf. I'm just wondering. Just wondering if I should put that in behind a tree. Let me see. What do you think? Do you think I should put that behind the tree? It's awful dark. Which goes with the calla lily, but I don't think it goes too good with the tree, so I'll just wait on that. And let's check this out. Now this grass is push up. So let's start with 3 of these. It's easier for me to use my pliers. And we'll put 1 more there. Then I'll turn it around so you can see it. Oh, these glue strings are terrible today. So that's what we got. I put the red grass in there. And I think I want to put a couple in the back. We don't want to leave that back empty. Let's see. glue. Glue out there. I've been debating on doing a video because I didn't know what to do. I feel like I'm kind of running out of the same ideas. You know, everybody's doing wreaths and stuff, and I just wanted to do something different. I think I am going to put some of these little ones in there. To make it look like a little flower. It's nice that they come apart like that. I just bend them down a little bit. They don't have any wire in them. They're just plastic. But I try to open them up a little bit. They look like little flowers, actually. Pretty. Very pretty. Like I said, just open them up. Don't pull too hard because you can break them. But at least make it look like a flower. I think my other flowers are just too big. But we'll see. We'll see. I hope it's not too hot where you are. I'll take this cool weather any day. You can always put something on. And if you get too warm, you can take it off. But, boy, I'm telling you, you can't take too much off when you're warm. There, that's looking really cute, I think. I think this little flower does the trick. And Maybe I'll put it right there. Kind of fill in that space a little bit. Boy, there's glue strings everywhere. Just bending them down a little bit. Kind of fill them out. I'm going to put one more in there. One more in there. You really don't have to hide all the foam because you got what looks like grass on there. That's what we got so far. Now I'm going to put some on the back. That's what you do on one side, you got to do on the other side. So I'm going to put some on the back. And I'll keep that stem because you never know. I might want to make something. Who would have thought that I would have made a tree? But it works. It's all that counts. It works. Oh, I got a big project for my husband to do. Of course, I'm going to have to help him because I bought a 12 by 20 gazebo we're going to put up on our deck. And it's a metal one so that it will hold the snow load, I hope. We do get a lot of snow around here. But I'm hoping that this way I don't have to set up a tent every year. Because I usually put up a tent to sit under. But I figured this gazebo would look nice. So we'll see how long it takes us to do it. We're waiting for some good weather. It's supposed to rain again tomorrow. And they say it might rain again Saturday, so it might take a week or so by the time we get it up. It's crazy, this weather. Oh, there's Tucker barking after something. Okay, let's see. I'll put 3 more on this side. In 2 weeks, I'll be in Fulton on the 11th. So next week, I'll go through all my stuff and figure out what I want to take. I'd like to take it all, but possibly cannot take it all. I cannot possibly take it all. Can only take so much. So, we'll see. I'll turn this around in a minute and you'll see what I did to the back. Tucker, what you barking at, Tucker? What you barking at, Tucker? Huh? Crazy dog. Do one more. I might have to see what other little flowers I got. But for now, we'll work with what I got. See how well it does. Okay. All right, that's what I did to the back in this corner. Isn't she pretty? She is pretty. Okay, now, let's see, what else do we got? We got some fern. Let's see. I might have to pull this off in pieces as well. And just do some little pieces. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Glue strings. That's what we got on the back. Now I'm going to do the same on the front. And I think we're only going to use the 3. Got one there. I can't believe I made this little tree. I think it's so cute. So cute. Oh, let's see. Where do I want this one? Maybe here. Let's put it behind the calla lily. And one more. Let's put it, where are we going to put it? Get the glue off there. Put it right here in the front. Or do I want it back here? Let's see. Oh, that come off there. I think it's too short. Let's try that again. Okay. Now I think I need something. Do I want that? Maybe I don't need all the leaves. Let me see. Oh yeah, I'm gonna stick that right in there. just like that. And I'm going to put one in the back. Put it on the bottom. Just like that. Just like that. On the bottom I put that. Now, let's see, what else do I don't want to hide the dog, so we don't want to hide him. Hide his cute little face. Okay. I do want to fill in this a little bit. So, I do like that rose. Let me see. I do like that color. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. Take this apart. Stick it in there. Bear with me. I'm just trying to see if this is where I want it. Yeah. I think those will look good. At least I'll get to use them up. They've just been hanging around. So let's use them up. Two. I don't want to hide the dog's face. You know, this glue string is everywhere. Holy moly. There. It's gotta come up just a little bit. Okay, now we got those in there. I got these leaves left over. I'm going to use them. Try to make sure that I don't have so much left over. These will fill in nicely. I think it's sticking to my shirt. I think that's why I got so many. There, that helped fill in there. I don't know what kind of bird that is, but it sure is making a lot of noise out there. Okay. Let's cut some of this off. This is going to go right in there. Help fill that spot in. Just like so. Now, I've got this end that I've got to fill here. So, let's see. Do I put one of these? Maybe. Let's see. Let's see. It's got to go in more, so let's pull this up. Let's push that in. There, just like that. Now I'm going to do the same with this one. Push that one up, bend that one up. And boy, that's pretty. I think that is so pretty. Now, do I want, I think I want another one of these. in there. Just like so. I'm going to use this to break it up a little bit. That's what I think I'm going to do. Worked out perfect. That's what I did to the end. If you can see, I think that worked out perfect. Absolutely perfect. Now, do I want to put this in there somewhere? No, I think we got enough in there. I got these leaves. Maybe I want to put them in there. Let's see. Let me see. Maybe I want to put it over there instead. And what did I do with the other one? I put that in already, right? No, I didn't. I thought I put it in, but I didn't. Okay. Let's put this one in. There. I think she is done. Isn't she pretty? Or he? Isn't he pretty? So let me just clean off my area here. Then we'll get a close-up. So, that's what we got. Our little dog. Isn't he cute? And all the way around, we got flowers. Just like so. And the pretty tree that I made. that I made, the pretty tree. So that's it, guys. That's our centerpiece for today. I hope you enjoyed it and have a good day. Bye-bye.